This channel does not promote or promotion any illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant only for educational purpose only.
Okay, so I have been seeing so many people speak bad about Lamine Yamal, over-amplifying his situation. And a lot of people are really getting comfortable with hating on Lamine Yamal at the age of 18 years old. It's mostly coming from the old heads, people who are older than 25, 28, 29 years old. Those are the exact same people that are hating on Lamine Yamal, and I want to speak about his situation today because I'm not here to defend Lamine Yamal. I'm here to show you guys the reality. There's a difference between those two things, and the reality does lead towards me defending Lamine Yamal because a lot of people are once again over-amplifying his situation against Real Madrid, trying to make Lamine Yamal seem like he's a villain. The ESPN, Mundo, AS, all of these news outlets are really trying to showcase to the world that Lamine Yamal is a villain, that he is somebody that does replicate Neymar or Vinicius, that he thinks that he's all that he needs to be quiet, etc, etc. So let me talk about this, right? And I'm going to begin with this. Back in the 2024-2025 season, when he was 17 and 18 years old, these are going to be the things that he broke in terms of records in every competition. In the Champions League, he first scored a goal against Monaco. He became the second youngest goal scorer in Champions League history at the age of 17 years old and 68 days. On March 11th, 2025, he scored and assisted against Benfica in a 3-1 win in the round of 16. The youngest player to score an assist in the same Champions League match at the age of 17 years old and 241 days. On April 9th, 2025, against Borussia Dortmund, where Barcelona won 4-0 in the quarterfinals, he became the youngest player to ever reach 20 UCL appearances at the age of 17 years old and 270 days. On April 30th, 2025, versus Inter Milan, where Barcelona drawed 3-3 in the semifinals, he became the youngest player in Barcelona's history to reach 100 competitive matches. He became the youngest goal scorer in a Champions League semifinal at the age of 17 years old and 291 days. He broke Kylian Mbappe's record, who was 18 years old and 140 days. October 21st, 2025, against Olympiacos, where Barcelona won 6-1, he became the youngest player to reach 25 Champions League appearances at the age of 18 years old and 100 days. I'm not going to stop there. We're going to go to La Liga now. On October 26, 2024, against Real Madrid, which is ironic, Barcelona won 4-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu, and he became the youngest goal scorer in El Clásico history at the age of 17 years old and 105 days, surpassing Hansi Flick's Barcelona record. And in the Spanish national team, on June 2025, during a match against France for the UEFA Nations League semifinal, he became the youngest player to score a brace for Spain at the age of 17 years old and 327 days, meaning that between August 2024 through October 2025, Yamal broke 8 major age-related records across La Liga, across the Champions League, and international football. He became the youngest player in modern European football history to combine elite-level consistency in 25+ Champions League games and 100+ Barcelona appearances. All of this being broken before the age of turning 18 years old or 19 years old. The reason why, my friends, I'm telling you that is because Lamine Yamal has clearly set the bar so damn high at his age that any sort of small little downgrade, the media and mostly Real Madrid fans are immediately gonna want to amplify that and make him seem like a villain, make him seem like he is nothing, and that is very dangerous. This is the reason why, my friends, because I do see it from ESPN, I do see it from AS, I do see it from Mundo, I do see it from sports, I do see it from all of these media outlets, right? But this is the reason why, like, I'm going to speak personally, why I do not consider myself as a journalist. I do not consider myself as a news reporter or any of that, because I cannot be in the same arena as these people who work in these media outlets. I am not them. The reason why these people want to make such reports, articles, commercials, etc., is because they know that is what gets the views. They know that that is exactly how the world views Yamal, so they go on top of it and they try to amplify it. They go with whatever the world does say. They don't have their own opinion. They just say whatever is popular. They're not willing to follow themselves. They're willing to follow everybody else. That is why I'm never going to categorize myself like these people here. What I am is, I'm basically, just call me a YouTuber who happens to be Kevin Cortez, and I support FC Barcelona, and I look at the facts, and that's it. But I am not here to say Lamine Yamal, yes, he's a failure, that he should not be saying what he said before the match against Real Madrid and how like they're cheaters and stealers, etc., because maybe that could get the most clicks. Like, I'm not willing to be out here and say that I'm gonna do this because I want the most clicks, which generates the most money. No, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I've always been like that and I'm never gonna change. Hence the reason why this video is even going to exist. Lamine Yamal has set the bar so damn high that any sort of downgrade, the media and the people are gonna want to amplify that and make it seem like Yamal is not all that he's not the player that he claimed to be. And let me tell you, for somebody who is 18 years old, for him to have one bad game and against Real Madrid where he is going through a pubic injury, a penis injury, whatever you want to call it, a cock injury, you're gonna say that you're not willing to give him any sort of space? Like, of course this player was eventually going to have one bad game. It just so happened to be against Real Madrid, and that is it. There's nothing more from that. Like, you act like Messi never had a bad game, Ronaldo never had a bad game, Maradona never had a bad game. These players having bad games in general is very much normal, and because it's normal, Lamine Yamal can continue to say what he wants to say. If he wants to say that Real Madrid are stealers, that they're whiners, etc., let him say that. If Lamine Yamal says we scored 4 goals against Real Madrid, we can score more goals against them in the next match, let him say that. Let him be who he wants to be and with his personality as well. Do not say that he needs to change his personality at the age of 18 years old. No, you guys are grown men. Maybe you should change your personality. Maybe you should be factual. Maybe you should be somebody who looks at the facts, the stats, the data, and let these players live. Let these players be who they want to be. I have already said it time and time again. Messi was humble. He never said anything, and the people still hated on Messi. There were many people who hated Messi, speaking about his mom, speaking about his dad, speaking about the way that he takes HGH, whatever, hormones, whatever. There were so many things that they were saying about Messi, and he still got hated on, even though he was very humble. So you're gonna get it either way. Like, you're gonna get the hate either way. You want to know why? Whether you're humble or whether you want to be egotistical and out there and speak to the media and say whatever you want to say. You know why you're gonna get hate either way? Is because you know damn well that the player is really good. That is what gets the hate. It's because the player itself is really good and they know how to be effective. They're gonna be great. These people, they know that he's gonna be great. These Real Madrid fans, they cannot stand the fact that Lamine Yamal is so great at the age of 18 years old. So no matter what happens to Yamal, whether he's egotistical, whether he's in the middle, or whether he is humble, they're gonna hate on him either way. And that is why I tell Yamal, bro, if you're hearing this, you do you. You be whoever you want to be, and you be the person that you decide to be. Like, who cares? Do not let any of these people, do not let the media, the Madrid fans, or any of these people move you in any sort of way. What we have been seeing from Lamine Yamal in the past 2 to 3 weeks has been unfortunate. Yes, we have not seen the best version of him, but context does matter. He was forced to play for Spain under Luis de la Fuente 4 weeks ago. He was also reportedly forced to play versus PSG. He was not ready. He went through a relapse, hence the reason why he just came back from injury, and now everybody expects for Yamal to be the best player in the world, and if not, then he's like the worst player in the world, and that he should not be speaking like that. No, he's allowed to say what he wants to say and work as hard as he can on the training ground, as he always does, because to be honest, as much as people like to say that Lamine Yamal is the villain, that he should not be speaking in the way that he should be speaking, Yamal is very professional and very mature for his age. I don't see Yamal going out there partying at the age of 18 years old, going out there at 12 a.m. or like not following the diet or not training or not tracking back. I see all of that not in play whatsoever. He's not doing any of those things where it's unprofessional. The only reason why you see Lamine Yamal in maybe a unprofessional manner is because the media manipulated you. They manipulated all of you guys. I'm not speaking to like you guys, right? Like the people who follow me, because you guys already know that you guys aligned with my ideas, but I'm speaking to the people who want to come over here, who are Real Madrid fans, who want to come with an agenda. And the reason why you have been manipulated is because the media told you, oh, it's a bad thing that Yamal colored his hair. Oh, it's a bad thing that Lamine Yamal has a girlfriend and he takes pictures with the girlfriend all the time. Who cares? You're 31, 32 years old and you care about the fact that this guy has a girlfriend? Bro, Messi had a girlfriend as well at the age of 18 years old, maybe even before that. Messi met, what's her name? I don't even know her name. Antonella or whatever her name is. They met at the age of 13 years old and they still said some things. Maybe it wasn't as amplified, but maybe it's because the media wasn't out there today like it is today, like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, etc. But who the hell cares if Yamal has a girlfriend? Like, this is the reason why you guys think that Yamal is the villain, because the media tells you, yes, it's a bad thing that he has a girlfriend and that he's out there changing hairstyles. Like, who the hell cares, bro? If the stats and the data and the supporting results are there, and context really does matter. It does. Like, do you know that Lamine Yamal is going through a pubic injury, whatever you guys want to call it? It also amazes me that Lamine Yamal, when he was speaking about the Ballon d'Oro, listen to what he said. I don't dream of winning one Ballon d'Oro, but I dream of winning many of them. Now, let me stop right there. Lamine Yamal, when he said, but I dream of winning many of them, people already said, oh my God, who does this guy think he is? The fact that he wants to win many Ballon d'Oros, why not? Like, really, tell me, why not? Why can't Lamine Yamal not think about winning many Ballon d'Oros? Let him believe that he can. That is what great players do. And so Yamal continues, I believe I am a player capable of achieving that. And if I don't achieve it, it will be because I don't do things the right way. You see that maturity right there? Let me repeat that. I believe I am a player capable of achieving that. And if I don't achieve it, it will be because because I didn't do the things the right way. He's very well aware that he needs to do things the right way, and he is on track to do that. So let me continue. Not because I didn't want to. So I dream of having many of them, and when the days come that I get there, I will be very happy, but I will keep winning more and winning with my team and everything. So listen to what Yamal said there. He said that yes, I will be very happy to win all the Ballon d'Ors, but what's most important to him is by winning with the team. He is a team player. So where do you guys get this agenda on Lamine Yamal needing to be less egotistical, being less of a prideful person? Like, what are you guys talking about? It is the media socially conditioning everybody that he is the enemy, which is really not. I'm pretty damn sure that if Lamine Yamal made that pass to Jules Koundé on the 80th minute and Koundé scored that goal because Koundé could not control the ball inside the box against Real Madrid, everything would change. If Yamal had that assist against Real Madrid and made that successful pass to Koundé and Koundé scored the goal, everything would have changed. We would not even be talking about this. And so just like Marcus Rashford did state after the match against Real Madrid, this is a marathon, not a sprint. The media and Real Madrid fans believe that they have won because they saw Yamal lose against Real Madrid after a year and a half, 2-1. But this is a marathon and the season is not over. And I believe that Barcelona will do great things. If you guys are real Barcelona fans, I'm speaking to you guys. You guys know that this is a marathon and we're playing for the long game. Barcelona will be back. And what I mean by will be back, it will be in this season, and Lamine Yamal will go back into form and become one of the best players in the world again. Yes, it was mainly Marcus Rashford and Pedri and Fermin Lopez who led the attack against Real Madrid, and maybe Lamine Yamal did not have his best game. However, for him to have a pubic injury, he still had 47 carries, 8 take-ons, 4 of them were won. He did electrify the right flank in a good way, not in his normal level like everyone expects him to be, because they know deep down that he is a monumental big player, but still he did very decent for somebody who is going through an injury crisis right now. So we'll see, right? Like, I'll see all you guys, all of you guys, every single one of you guys, the media and the Real Madrid fans and the United fans, whoever wants to speak bad about Yamal. I'll see you guys in about 4 or 5 months. We'll see where we are in February 2026. We'll see. Please come back to this channel. Please let's talk about it. Let's have that conversation. But that is it, right? Like, Visca Barça, bro. I love this club. I'm always and forever gonna be real with myself. Never go along with whatever the media and the people are saying and society, especially in football. And that's it, right? Like, we keep it real here, and that's just how it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.